Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. We are still here continuing our lanyard series, and in this video today I'll be showing you how to make the butterfly lanyard. This lanyard is a simple one, and as you can see it only requires 2 pieces of gimp, but it's a bit of a different stitch than what I've shown you before, and it's very different from a lot of the stitches in lanyards. But it is simple, and the stitches are generally a bit loose no matter what, so make sure that your strands are always in the right places and things don't get too messy, and you should be able to get it. Now, let's get started. As I said in the intro, you need 2 pieces of gimp for this, and these pieces need to be the same length. Mine are about 1 foot and 2 inches long, but of course you can make these as long as you want. So you're going to take your 2 pieces and you're going to tie them in a knot. Nothing super fancy or special. You can adjust it if you like, but it's not super necessary. Just like that. And we won't be doing anything else with this knot afterwards, so you can make it as tight or as pretty as you want, or both. So now you're going to separate your strands. You have a back strand and a front strand. And you're going to take your front strand, for me, which is pink, and you're going to make a loop, just like that. And then you're going to take your back strand, for me is black, and you're going to wrap it around, and then once you've got it over here, make a loop with that. And make sure your strands aren't twisted when you make the loop. And you're going to take that loop and you're going to put it through your pink loop, just like that. And you're going to pull your pink strand, or whatever color you're using, down. And you're holding on to the bottom around here. And you can see this piece here, or this part of the strand, you're going to pull that slack out. But you're going to pull the end back. So you have this, which is interesting. And to tighten it, you pull this vertical loop down. Now you have a black loop, or your back strand color. And you're going to take your front strand color and make a loop with that again. And you're going to push that through your back strand color. And you're going to pull this back, pull this through to pull the slack out. You're going to pull that back. And now that this has a loop, you're going to take your back strand color, make a loop, and put that through. You can even pull the slack out as best as you can when you do it. You're going to pull this down. You're going to pull this back so that there's not such a big loop. You're going to take your front strand color again. You're going to put it through the loop. And you can pull this back to secure it. Pull the slack out by pulling it farther through. And once that slack is out, you can pull the strand so that the loop is not too big. Take your back strand color, put that through, and you're gonna pull your front strand. Gonna pull the slack out of the new loop you made. You're gonna pull that back so it's not such a big loop. And I'll show you once again. You take your front strand color and you put that through the loop that you have with your back strand color. You can pull the slack out of it immediately or just wait. You pull this down. If you didn't pull the slack out of it, pull it now. But then pull this back by the end to make the loop smaller. And you can kind of see the pattern starting to form here. And you're just going to keep doing that until you've reached the end. I'll show you one more time. You take your back strand color, put it through the already present loop. I'll pull the slack out of this one. And you're going to pull this down, and you're going to pull this back to make the loop smaller. Alright, and you're going to keep on doing that until you're ready to finish. When you're ready to finish, there should just be a little loop right here. And what you can do is that you can pull that through. It's okay. And for some reason, these pieces are a little uneven. Even though it seems like the pink stitches are the tighter ones. That's interesting. Maybe it has something to do with this. But anyway, what you do is very simple. You just tie another knot. This might be a little difficult for me because my strands are super uneven. Yeah, this might take a while. Another way I've seen, or that I've figured out rather, is that you can just tie them together as if you were tying shoes. And that's cool. This actually kind of looks like a square stitch. The stitch isn't the same, but it does look a little similar when it looks like that. You can just tie your lanyard off like this. And you can do another one of those same knots just for security. And since these are uneven, I'll cut this piece to be shorter. Got my super cool scissors here. I'm gonna cut this off. Put this away, throw it away later. And other than that, that's your traditional butterfly stitch. It's a bit loose here, but you can tighten that up if you're making yours. And hopefully this tutorial was easy enough for you. I know that the stitch is a little bit different, but it should be easy enough, and I'll see you in the next video.